In my last video, I spoke about a TikTok artist currently going viral for producing the worst song of the year. I like to cuss like I was raised in a barn. Now, we have his predecessor, I guess the guy who learned from his teachings in order to make another pretty bad TikTok song. Now, granted, this is far better than the last one, so he's not making the most suicide-inducing music. However, it's still gonna give you the itch for the trigger, if that makes sense. Now, let's take a look. Listen, I don't mean to be rude when I say these things, you know. I think that there is sort of a self-awareness from a lot of these people that they're making music that is designed to get dunked on, and they basically make it so that by sharing it around, they're gonna basically trade getting shit on in the comments for more exposure. What ends up happening is they'll make a few shitters.
Whoopie-dee-scoop. Scoop-dee-dee-whoop. Whoop-dee-scoop-dee-poop. Poop-dee-scoop-dee-scoop-dee.
But then as the attention they get from the shitters grows, they'll release pretty good songs, and then the comments will be like, well, I thought this guy was gonna only make ass his entire career, but this is not bad, I might stick around. And that's the strategy overall with social media right now. If you look at Luke Belmar, you know, I don't know if he's satire, but he's a pretty good case study for why satire and maybe being corny on purpose seems to work right now. His most popular clip is the Johnny Walker clip. It's such a self-indulgent clip where he looks like the biggest douchebag in the fucking world that it almost seems satirical and like a parody of the whole alpha male style. Like, that's why it's funny. That's why he's viral. If you want to get famous right now, just kind of make fun of yourself, lean into satire, and then use the fame you got from that to actually, you know, put something out there. Anyway, this guy's name is Chandler Matkins, aka Bubonic. You'll see why his nickname is Bubonic.
Running all over the place, blue in the face, looking like Sonic. Got up on stage around 9 and the next day they called it iconic. In between that, I was off for some time.
We gotta go slowly because he's saying so much, yet so little at the same time. So he's running all over the place, blue in the face, which is very interesting because he actually has the skin condition that makes you red in the face, so maybe not blue. You're not looking like Sonic, you're looking like Knuckles. Let's just get that straight. He got up on stage and they called that iconic. Well, let's take a look at the comment section. Getting ready to hear this in PE tomorrow, so hey, I mean, maybe it is iconic. This comment got 130,000 likes. Not sure if you got up on stage. Looks like you got up on top of a balcony here, which I'm sure must have been great for everybody who was trying to see the stars and the moon and was interrupted by your lovely rap performance. I'm sure people wanted to just, you know, connect the constellations, lay down with their loved ones, and you're over here third wheeling while some poor guy is just trying to slip some tongue to his GF of 2 months. Sorry, babe, this is usually a pretty good spot, but the lumberjack from Clash of Clans is deciding to make a TikTok right now. Just give us like 5 minutes, I'm sure he'll be gone, and he's just still there doing retakes.
I'm in a pack of the chronic. Bring that to a beat. Shit is bubonic.
That's why he's called Bubonic, because he brings death to the beat. Shit is bubonic. So a big thing that you'll notice with a lot of these TikTok artists is they lean back on rapping about rapping because they don't have any actual thing to talk about. It's like Bobby Althoff can't do a podcast without talking about the podcast itself because there is nothing to say. And a person like this doesn't actually have anything to talk about in the rap, so they resort to just talking about the beat and shit. This beat is so crazy, it make you daisy. My flow is insane. The flow is being used to talk about the flow. The beat is being used to talk about the beat. It fucking sucks. I hate this trend. And he just walks away. He literally just leaves. I mean, the way he walks away, the shit was cold. He basically was like, my work is done here. Motherfucker vanished like Batman. Gym playlist after I forget my headphones. Don't ask me how I did it. I just did it was hard. Ah, guy. Why did I think he was on a roof? Is he not on a roof? Everyone's saying they thought he was on a roof, but is he not on a roof? Like, I thought, I'm confused. Anyway, somehow that last performance was good enough to get him a song with Shaquille O'Neal. That's not a joke. Let's take a look.
Put the money on the table. Pull up with Shaq and they run like a referee. We're really them, definitely. We played your shit in the...
His bar is, I pull up with Shaq and they run like a referee. Brother, obviously anyone would be fucking afraid if you and Shaquille O'Neal ran up on them. I mean, yeah, it's a flex, but you're flexing the intimidation factor of another fucking man. I mean, if you really think about it, he's like, yeah, my boy Shaq will scare you. Shaq is like fucking 8 feet tall. Yeah, he's a bit frightening.
Silence was deafening. Chandler. Respectfully, you couldn't do what we do if you were us.
If I were you, I couldn't do what you do.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers.
I really don't think it's that hard to prop up a camera in front of a white wall and use ChatGPT to write lyrics that basically pass only because they rhyme. There's very little to any coherency in what you're saying, as in like nothing relates to anything else. There is no real story being told, nor is there a theme. So maybe it's a compliment to say that I couldn't do what you do. I mean, I could in the sense that like I could also pick up a fucking piece of gum on the sidewalk and chew it, probably blow a bubble. But when you say I couldn't, I almost take it as a compliment. Bro, you couldn't do this. And this in question is being a TikTok artist competing for worst song of the year with I Like to Cuss Like I Was Raised in a Barn. Hold on, what the fuck is this comment? Why he low-key look like Henry VIII? Holy fuck, he does. What a random call. Was this guy just brought here from the fucking 10th century to make this comparison? I can't believe that's the first thing somebody thought of. This guy has to be fresh out of history class, or he's on his phone while the teacher's teaching. Yo, teach! Guy's on his phone on TikTok. Bro, TikTok would have been so fun to have if I was in middle school. I'd just be like making comparisons like this mid-history lecture.
I don't need a tour bus. Later we move, man. This shit is unheard of. Wow.
Y'all see how he zones out mid-delivery? He looks like he's traumatized, and the thing that caused him this trauma revealed itself in front of him. Like if he had been hit by a train earlier in life, it appears that the train just like passed by him.
Oh, 2 Lakers. I'm trying to get us a 3-peat.
Interesting. You see, he only put that basketball reference in to make Shaq's dick hard, by the way. He's like, Shaq, do you approve of me? I'm making basketball references. You play basketball. Please stay on my song. Give me a discount for the feature. I went into debt to pay for it.
Playing and I'm beeping. I'm up, but y'all sleeping.
What the fuck are we saying, bro? It's my lane and I'm beeping. That means somebody else is in your lane if you're behind them beeping to speed up. So you're in traffic. He flexed that he is in rush hour traffic. None of these bars make sense. I'm telling you, this was written by an AI.
Y'all rap. But we don't believe.
Yeah, I mean, like, seriously, think about that bar, okay? It's my lane and I'm beeping. If it was your lane, you would be speeding, not beeping. I'm trying to understand how on earth you used a ghostwriter and it didn't even work. I mean, you gotta ask for a refund. Unless Shaq wrote these. I mean, the CTE that Shaq like definitely has at this point could have caused this writing.
Motherfucker, I'm with Diesel.
Okay.
Boys out there.
He does it again. He walks away. After the mic drop performance, he walks away. It's almost like some post-nut clarity shit where he knows what he just spit was so fucking trash. He's like, yeah, I gotta get out of here, bro. The way he rhymes then unrhymes is so tough shivers, bro. If Kendrick dropped this, it would have won a Grammy. Okay, that is true. Like Kendrick Lamar could just put out anything and people would say it's the best thing ever. I have to listen to more Kendrick to hear what I'm clearly not fucking hearing, because the amount of streams this guy gets played, and when I listen to him, I must be hearing something else. I must be. Henry VIII probably has another banger for us here. It's true, I have a song with Shaq. I didn't not believe you, but I'm glad you clarified. He spoke on the TikTok ban.
Don't ask me how I did it, I just did it. It was hard. I just want to get your attention. I want to thank y'all.
Wait, I told you he's the lumberjack. Look at this brick wall. He's inside the clan castle.
I just want to get your attention. I want to thank y'all.
Of course he's got groceries in the back. I'm kidding, guys. Stop. Who would say that? They're probably healthy. Guys, stop.
I give them something to move to. Seeing the way that they shimmy is true, though. I am the dough man. I am the one that they come.
The fuck? Am I having a stroke? Influenza bubonic, I'm seeing a theme. I don't know what this guy's like has a weird obsession with disease. Like old disease specifically. Diseases that we've had cures for centuries. And it's interesting because the other guy who made the Henry VIII comparison seems to be on the nose with this guy's brain being in the same century when he was present.
What are you retarded? They're in need of some movement. See, I took my cab at a bouncer and we step aside the club. The crew's not bashful. There's one of us that is particularly fucking it up. And I mean in a positive light. We're going to town, everybody hitting the floor, and they're playing pitbull. I don't even give a fuck that it is too down.
I'm so lost, bro. I went to the club. Bouncer gave me a hug. I'm inside with the thugs. Yeah, we pulling the rug like crypto. Shit is a rug pull. I wouldn't be surprised if he also did a rug pull. That was a complete accident. If it ends up being true.
Boys cold, too icy. They thought it's a miracle. I've been on sabbatical, feeling a little wimp.
That mic is not plugged into anything, by the way. Some guy is dangling it in front of him.
I speak French and then dip the flow, you. Young man sick on the track and the mic.
He sneezed. Fucking talent. That is some fucking talent right there.
All I'm ever trying to do is make you look. I'm rap game Bryan Cranston, baby, let me fuck.
You see, am I about to get ripped? Am I about to get ripped? Because the way it's looking right now, in about 5 minutes, I might go from unripped to ripped. I don't know if we can put any of that in the video, but I'm just telling you, the way I'm being stared at and the slowness of the delivery makes it sound like he's been thinking more about what he'll do to my body after the song completes. And it's called magnificent, so perhaps that's the adjective he would use to describe the actions he might perform on me.
Fucking cook. That man got pink talking about me. He's a Jesse, he's a crook.
Oh, it's a Breaking Bad reference. Bro went from Breaking Bad to Breaking Backs. Fuck me.
Rappers ain't up to the test. Never would I call you the best. Put that on my family.
It's very much, we're talking about the rap game, and I'm rapping about my rapping and the rappers that are rapping about not rapping. Just put the dark elixir in the minions, lil bro.
Crashed your rap, but it does not comp you a check, I know it. And don't flow, keep green, I blow it. You get a bag and then you throw it. I put a bag in a safe and grow it.
It's just straight up financial investment. He's talking about like quantitative easing in the middle of his rap. Yeah, if you just put your money into like, you know, the ticker is SPY, you know, it's a great option. I would personally utilize some, you know, high interest rate returns, like maybe some NASDAQ, a little bit of S&P. Like, he's just giving fucking financial advice, bro.
It's just I'm doing, making music. Don't ask me how I did it, I just did it.
Don't ask me how I did it, I just did it. The only thing I want to ask you is how the fuck you did it.
But I got friends in low places, and I'ma fix that.
Like, I mean, he's just on the side of the fucking highway, frolicking and skipping around. You're driving past this person, severely concerned that he might not make it on your drive back. Like, he's gonna be there, you're gonna drive back, he's not gonna be there, and your reasonable assumption will be that he deceased. Anyway, that's Bubonic. I think he makes better music than the I like to cuss like I was raised in a barn guy, by far, but, you know, we'll take that up with the YouTube comment section, see what you guys are thinking, because it's probably not as far apart as I think it is. Maybe some people really don't like this guy's music. We'll see. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace.